Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the Underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Good morning and welcome back to Frights from the Underworld with your host Doom Dad 2016. We're going to be working a little bit through Alan Wake today. It's going to be on the shorter side of things, probably about an hour and a half. See how much we can get through. Trying to get a little bit scratched off before.
It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Well, that's odd. I do officially have my copy of Ready or Not pre-ordered. So I'll be downloading that very shortly. Someone live here, or is this a hot dog truck in the trailer park? Because that's not fair. Nope, that's a hot dog truck in the trailer park. That's not fair.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Well, shit just keeps getting weirder. Holy shit, where'd she come from? She just magically appeared there.
Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Shoot her. Something's wrong.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What?
coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started.
What the hell are you talking about?
Insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Ooh. Spooky.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
I don't think Barry's getting
was
out
out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials?
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Oh, wow. I love how he just runs out here with no gun and no flashlight.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed once the weather takes a turn.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Spillane!
What are you? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
Yeah, that was some bureau shit if I've ever
hated to
seen it.
leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on. Take it easy on him. Get after him. Don't let him get away. Move it, move it, move it. I'll have you shot if you let him get away.
Oh yeah, I would definitely say that's some bureau work if I've ever seen it. I wonder at what point he's going to realize that this is definitely not the kidnapper.
Okay, men, keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
This way, no! 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 Now! I'm on the way! Keep an eye out!
They ain't even like trying to arrest me at this point. They just shooting me. This has escalated. You know, if he was so concerned, why didn't he just come knock on the door? Like, are you guys okay?
Come on, guys. We need to head him off.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the rider on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Oh. Interesting. Here we go. Poor cops.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. "Pretty girl," she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper.
Damn, it's like it comes back every 23 fucking years. Ooh, Nightingale's in trouble. Those flares are going to be what keeps you alive. And I take that back. There goes the officers. They done. It's over. Ooh. Ew.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy
Huh?
we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
Ha! He wears a tweed jacket. There's no way he could do this. That's slightly insulting, actually. You guys are so mean. Duck down.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's no run.
Run! Run! Get out of here, save yourselves! No! That poor helicopter. It didn't even stab anything.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody.
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Hey, come on. Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, you know what I mean? Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to
I imagine
let's
that the
get
broadcast tower in
moving.
the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me.
Ow! I'm confused. If it wants you to write the shit, but yet it won't let you go, this thing needs to make up its damn mind. Ow. Ow. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Oh my God. Well, damn, the thing's slightly angry. Why you gotta yell at me like that? Damn. I'm just trying to figure out what is going on, and you're yelling at me like I've gone and done something.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over.
Is anybody gonna question how he knows what a flashbang is?
Come on, guys, talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
It's ideal for my situation. Also, it's gonna fuck my shit up. If I drop a flashbang next to my head, it's done and over with. But since I'm the lead character, plot armor shall defend me. Oh no! Oh my butt! Oh my god! I have forgotten how to play, I'm not gonna lie. No! No! Ah! Oh, they got me right as I got to the damn light. Oh, they angry. Ow! Wow. They just smacked the living shit out of me. Good God. Alright, let's try this again. Ooh. Ooh. I like it. Oh my god. Run. Run. Ow. Run. Ow. Stop throwing shit and hit me in the face. Ah.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't
What's
know,
up, Dendrix? Welcome, man.
cars there, lots of sirens, helicopters.
Hope you're doing well today. Ah! Oh, what? Huh? Sees me. Oh, that's what sees me. Ow. Holy crap. Hit me. Hit me. Of course my light would be out. Crap.
Okay, thanks.
I need a gun.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Oh shit. I love how they use like a book almost as a way to like fill in the backstory for what's going on. Not a problem, man. Let's go. Giddy up. I don't feel like hanging around this area. Plus I got too much shit coming out to really... Oh my god. Ow. I'm getting really tired of getting punched in the face. I feel like there's something up there. Is it a coffee thermos? Oh, what's this over here? Oh no, they're angry. Oh, this might have actually been where I was supposed to go. How my back? Come on. Ow. Oh, they got me again. I'm not doing well this morning. Oh, I almost jumped. Alright, now we know though. Up here there is a little hidey hole that we can go in. I'm so tired of getting punched in the face. Trust no one in the dark. I honestly thought that was a stick of dynamite. Walk in the light. Wow, I really did. I thought that was like a stick of dynamite. I was like, damn, we just gonna give me straight up. You're going to get just enough conveniently dropped items to help you. No more, no less. Oh, I went off the trail. Oh shit, there's somebody in the way. Eee. That one looked mildly painful.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to work out nearly as well as you would hope it would be.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad
we're in trouble.
The time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt her.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Interesting.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
This guy really needs to, like, chill with the book, like, puns.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
What in the shit is Nightingale's deal? Like, he needs to fucking chill. Come on, come on. Oh, finally I got another revolver. That's kind of odd. Who just leaves a fucking gun sitting out by a rusted up truck? Also, I don't even know if the gun's gonna work at this point. That looks like a path. Ow! Hell no, I'm out of ammo. That was such a great idea. Like, that was such a great idea. Welcome, D-Devil Man. I hope you're doing well today. The fuck? I feel like I might have gone up the wrong path. Oh yeah, this was clearly the way I was supposed to go. Most definitely. I hope you're having an awesome Friday as well, man. Getting ready for the weekend. It's got to get through today and tomorrow, and then I can have my weekend. Oh. My God, this is a fucking climb. This is making me winded. Oh my God.
Danny had stepped out, but what stumbled back in was something else. Something alien. A monster. Walter tried to kill it, first with his fists, then a chair. It wouldn't die. Instead, it kept coming, unaffected by the beating it had taken. After Walter managed to kick it down the cellar stairs, fear took over. He ran, got behind the wheel, gunned the engine. The booze wouldn't make him forget, but he knew he had to try.
Oh my god, are you telling me I literally just did all of that for one piece of manuscript? Oh no. Oh my god. Can I just roll? Like, is it a possibility just to roll down the hill? Oh, wonderful. All of this, ow, my elbow, all of this to be attacked by birds. Now that's a way to do it. Isn't there a light down here? Oh, here we go again. Oh, that one was close. Oh. Oh. Ow. Oh. Not like this. Oh, I'm in trouble now. Oh, I'm in so much trouble now. I'm out of ammo. I don't think I've ever been so happy.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Come on. Ow! This is not going well. This is not going well at all. Alright, so we'll just flashbang him. Oh, that one hurt. That wasn't my flashbang. That wasn't my flashbang at all. Oh my god.
Danny had stepped out, but what stumbled back in was some...
Oh, thank God. Whew. I thought I was going to have to walk all the way up that damn mountain again. I was about to say, nah. Mm-mm.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Can I climb the tree? Oh my God, I can. Of course the work lights don't heal me. Guess that's just too much to ask. The darkness controls the taken. Well, thank you for that little bit of tidbit of information. In light, you can hurt them. Carney. Knock down 5 can pyramids. I knew there was a reason.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Yeah, it sounds to me Nightingale is a member of the Federal Bureau of Control. That is most definitely what it sounds like to me, is that he's she explains why he just started shooting.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then...
Oh, wonderful. I have a bulldozer boss coming up. Wonderful. Yeah, I should probably save my flashbangs then for that. I want to know who goes through here and stocks these.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely.
This is like Dead Space all over again. You know, there's a lot of people for such a small town. Why does it always sound like there's something breathing?
Up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
See, that just doesn't... I don't know, that just doesn't seem safe. Random paint that can only be seen with a flashlight saying follow. Oof.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Well, that's a concussion.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
So has Wake lost his mind?
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
What's the heavy-duty flashlight? Oh no, this seems like a boss fight. Who goes there? No, why? Should I? Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty fucking cool right there. Start using red barrels. I like how the propane tanks are doing it. That's cool. Oh no, now this is a boss fight.
existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare.
Oh no. Ow. Ha! He got ran over. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! What's up, Naj? Welcome, man. Hope you're doing well today. Alright. I think this is a cutscene. I gotta step away for just half a second real quick before I go into this cutscene. Alright, we are back, and that actually worked out really well because it looked like we actually had a an ad break. So that all worked out great. Huh, I wonder if I didn't even have to actually fight it. I wonder if I could have just hit that and ran. I'm out of coffee.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
So at what point are we gonna break it to Alan Wake that the kidnapper does not have his wife?
Without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken
where
from
did the
me.
fucking bridge
Mary
go?
was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity. Even during daytime, I was being stalked. The bridge must have collapsed only moments after I'd crossed it.
Alright, so apparently the bridge has randomly collapsed. Not quite sure how. Wow, they must, like, really think you had terrible driving. Who's leaving their keys in their car this often? Oof. This is the way I'm supposed to go. Clearly it is. Check this house real quick.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I'm kind of a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. And I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr.
Interesting. The radio host was straight up said that he's going to keep his mouth shut from now on. Waiting for that bridge to randomly collapse. Oh yeah. Now we're talking.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you.
Who just left their car up here? Because it's mine now. Oh, no. Oh, well, there it goes. I broke it. That was quick. Well, I'm getting tired of all these buildings that I've got to check. I mean, I don't absolutely have to check them, but I'm missing like 2 manuscript pages. For this chapter, so it's like... it's killing me. Oh, there's one. Oh my god, I was so wrong.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Who? Who the fuck's Mott? Oh my god. Alright, screw it. I'm just driving on. I'm not even going to worry about the manuscript pages now. I honestly thought that I was like reached the point where it's like I was done with the chapter and wouldn't have to find them anymore. I was wrong. I was so wrong.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now. With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Alright, we are back. Did I read that manuscript? I don't remember if I had read that manuscript or not. Come on, up we go.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope.
And lack of sleep, too.
The bastard never showed up.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Here we go.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow.
I don't like how much revolver ammo's right there. Oh, I don't know why I just tried to do that. That was kind of dumb. I love when I have like brain farts and immediately forget how to play. And I'm just like, bleh. Took you long enough to explode. Really don't. Not there. It's the weirdest thing. That doesn't sound good. Oh, there is something coming. Oh, that didn't look good. Oh, it's the tornado again.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Well, this is an odd place to just randomly put a Jeep. I'm gonna run him over real quick. I don't know why I double tapped B. It's really bad when you like get switched up on the games. Well, there goes my light. That doesn't sound good. Ah! Holy crap. Oh! Peace, guys. God, they're so angry. I'll go grab me some more coffee here in a minute.
Catch your punch, Marcus.
Alright. Oh, stuff. Cool. Ammo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Hi-yah! Ow! Ow! Oh! The whippersnappers beat me. Oh! Alright, we do need to start finishing this up soon. Got about, maybe about 15 minutes left. Follow. I would rather not.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
I do want to go ahead and thank everybody who did tune in this morning. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. I'm going to try to be back tomorrow morning. If not, I will be back on Sunday. Oh! If you haven't yet, definitely hit that follow button. If you're over on YouTube, definitely hit that subscribe button. Do I gotta shoot you? Oh, open.
Oh boy, I'm close to the heater.
I don't know if this one's I'm gonna have to do anything with this one. I don't think any music really played in this one, so I might not have to. I might be able to just get straight up posted.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
About time he recognizes the elephant in the room. So why can't I just take the truck? And if they are standard equipment for this power company, then someone knows something that they're not telling. Someone needs to share with the class. Ow! It bit me! We got 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, great, more. Holy crap. Oh, that was some bullshit. Oh, let's see, what are we going to play this weekend? We'll probably play a little bit more of this, especially on Sunday. Maybe some Arma. Maybe possibly even some Hunt Showdown. Oh, that's a cliff. I was hoping to at least get through this this episode today, but this one's a little bit longer.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated.
Oh shit, I must get arrested at some point. Oh yes, that's definitely... Let's go in here. I mean, that is not at all what I meant to press, but I guess if it works. He shoulder rammed me. Oh damn, that almost killed me. Please don't go out as soon as I get over here. That'd just be cruel.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Ooh, pump action. Why is there a pump action out here? That's because the pump action's not as strong, that's why. Trading out more ammo for less firepower. Figured there'd probably be a collectible around here. I think with it having more of a, like a tighter spread that it would hit more, like hit harder. Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, wow. Love how it immediately goes out as soon as I end this. Like, end the fight, he just conveniently dies. It's a very angry tornado.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
I don't think it's going for Alice. Oh shit, we in a graveyard.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Well, that's just rude to say about graveyard shift. You know, we're tired, but damn. Motherfucker needs to chill. Gotcha. Haha. At the fucking corner his ass. Are you fucking kidding me? I could have just ran up here. I don't like that thing. Sounds like it's about to try to eat me.
The place was dead. A ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
I doubt this place is that old. You need to chill. Ow! What the fuck? Calm down, car. That's what he gets. Starts talking shit about how old this place is and immediately starts throwing shit at him.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no...
Push. I don't know why I did that. All right, well this actually seems like a awesome place to go ahead and call it quits before I get too far into this and end up cutting for time. Again, I do want to thank everybody who tuned in, and we're going to go ahead and check to see if we got anybody I can raid out to. Everybody have a great rest of your Friday. That wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Yep. I got him being attacked by a fucking fridge. Why am I being attacked by a fridge? Oh great, now I'm stuck. That doesn't make any sense. Safe haven. That works. Okay, cool. So this building's what we'll go ahead and stop at. Ah! Could you open the door any slower?
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Okay then. Someone go check on Wake. He definitely needs some help. Again, I do want to thank everybody who tuned in, and until next time, you guys take care.